Okay guys, we got the cannon run event right here, and I have heard that, some of you guys have been struggling with this game mode right here. But to be completely honest with you, I am also struggling with this game mode right here. But I did a couple of runs, I did a couple of practice runs here and there, and I think I have devised the perfect strategy, the cheat code to beat this game mode right here. As you can see, I have only defeated the boss one time, and I got 5,206,305 for my high score. So this is definitely possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into a practice run right here. And let me tell you some of the things that I have learned in a way, I guess. So for this very first boss right here, I would probably say the goal for this is to basically dodge all of these small particles that these enemies drop right here. It's pretty simple, pretty basic since this is the first stage. And then once the wizard comes, I basically tend to stay towards the back, as I think it makes it easier to dodge these little spheres right here. We get an attack bonus right there. Yeah, and you basically just try to go, left, right. Oops, looks like I hit a particle right there. But you basically just try and dodge these, since this is the first stage. Pretty simple. Now, first of all, I am currently playing on a PC, on my computer. I have tried this on my mobile device, and that's basically where I got the 5 million high score. And now for this second stage right here, I would probably say the best strategy is to just stay still. You ignore these attacks, you stay in a single straightforward line. If you see the projectiles coming, you move away, go back towards the middle. You see those bad boys, you move away, and you basically repeat these steps until you have defeated the boss. Ooh, looks like I'm taking some damage right there, but I think you just go left or right. Okay, we move there. Let's get that potion right there. Let's use our ultimate. Let's go ahead and move, and look at that right there. The boss is already dying. This is pretty simple, I would say. Probably the easiest boss. Boom, it is dead right there. And then we got the final boss right here. Now this right here is the hardest part in my opinion, even though we do got this pretty cool 3-spread attack right here. But we basically just try and dodge these little attacks right here, and the boss has spawned. And yeah, you basically just try to dodge these, kind of like the first boss. You gotta be careful for that big attack though. You see that big yellow banana shaped attack. Oh my goodness, I'm taking so much damage. What the hell? We got game over right there. But yeah, looks like we got 4,388,055 score right there. That's not bad. But we're not gonna end this video until we defeat the last boss. But yeah, like I was saying, I am currently playing on PC, and when I tried it on my mobile device, I did find it a lot easier to control the cannon. I don't know what you guys use. I would assume most of you guys play on mobile as well, and so that definitely makes it a lot easier. Not gonna lie, PC is kind of hard, or maybe it's just skill issue. Maybe I just suck at this game. But we got the first boss right here. Let's go ahead and dodge these once again. Left, right, we just dodge. You can go forward a bit, maybe even backwards a bit. Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb. And this time, let's try to be careful, It's all about patience. Maybe you do need quite a bit of skill. All right, just kill them one by one, No need to rush. Okay, looks like the boss is almost dead. Okay, there we go. Let's collect all of this loot right here. And for this stage, just stay in a straight line. You should have no problems with beating this boss. Okay, there is the boss. Whoa, my goodness. We took one hit from that. Gotta be careful. So yeah, just, oh my goodness. Okay, that right there was a very, very bad, okay, you know what? Let's just lock in right here. Let's just dodge these. We got a potion. There we go. The boss is dead. Okay, now we are on to the last one. Okay, and looks like this time I don't have the upgraded attack where I shoot from 3 separate beams. Whoops, we gotta dodge that right there. Okay, come on now. You know what? I'm gonna lock in right here. Oh my goodness, we're taking so much damage. Come on now, let's lock in. Let's try to kill these fishes. Let's get rid of them. All right, let's move. Okay, let's use our big bomb right there. Okay, let's move forward a bit. Okay, we got the K count dead. Okay, let's claim this cannon upgrade. There is my 3 spread attack. What? How did I lose that much health? Did I just die? Bro, I wasn't even paying attention to my HP right there. Okay, so here we are. We are at the final boss once again. Took some damage along the way, but we are okay. Okay, and you gotta be careful to dodge these because they actually do quite a lot of damage. And you definitely don't want that to happen once the boss appears. Okay, let's use our big boom attack. Let's dodge the banana-shaped cone. Okay, let's go ahead and collect this power up, and we are taking quite a bit of damage. Don't really like that. Okay, we got a potion. Let's claim that. Okay. Okay, come on now, King. You need to go down. Okay, we're doing quite good right now. Okay. Let's see. We got another cannon upgrade. We got another attack bonus. Okay, gotta be careful for the fish attacks. Okay, we're doing good, and I think we actually won right here, guys. There we go. Cannon run complete. We defeated the Dumpling King. We got 5,771,610 high score, and I think I actually beat my high score from the real run. As you can see, my high score was 5,200,000. So yeah, so let me summarize it for you guys right here. For the first stage, you basically just want to take it nice and slow, you know, just kill these creatures, dodge their attacks. This is pretty simple. Same thing as the boss, you know, you try to just dodge these right here. Okay, and then as we are coming up on the second boss right here, I would say the optimal strategy, just stay towards the middle, you know, stay in a straight line. You just stay still for the most part, you know. And as those enemies shoot those purple banana looking things, whoops, you just dodge those. I got distracted. But yeah, just stay in a straight. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, you gotta be careful. Oh my goodness. Okay, that didn't count right there. Let's try once again, okay? So yeah, like I said, you basically just try and stay in the middle. But when those other creatures appear next to the boss, you definitely have to be careful. And you gotta be ready for when those attacks launch, so you can easily dodge them. Look, you see, there are 2 enemies that appeared right there. You gotta be careful, as if you are... You gotta be careful to dodge these right here, but if you follow the strategy, you should be good to go. Yep, there we go. Then for stage number 3, you basically just use kind of the same strategy from the first boss. You basically just try to dodge these projectiles while, you know, trying to survive and deal damage to the boss. Though it is quite kind of difficult, especially when a lot of fishes start to spawn. And you basically just dodge these. Be careful for the yellow banana. All right, okay, dodge these right there. Okay, you know, move around. Okay, let's go ahead and clean that health potion. Basically just dodge, move. You use your big bomb when it's ready. Okay, there we go. We are kind of losing quite a bit of HP. Okay, we gotta be careful, and boom, there we go. Cannon run complete once again. So yeah, those were some of the tips and tricks that I learned along the way from practicing this cannon run right here. And obviously at the end of the day, it is also kind of skill issue, not gonna lie. You know, some people might have faster reaction times than others. You know, maybe your mobile device or whatever device you're using is kind of laggy. Maybe it's slow, kind of like mine's. Because not gonna lie, when I was playing on my mobile device, it was kind of lagging. You know, there were a bit too much particles on the screen. But yeah, that right there is the cannon run, you know, just practice these tips and tricks, you know, over time, you'll just get a lot better. So yeah, if you guys found this helpful, you know, hit that subscribe button down below, give this video a like, and yeah, and let me know in the comments down below if these tips and tricks help you guys. But anyways, I'll be seeing you guys next time.